Carla Hinton with the Oklahoman and NewsOK.com. I'm here in the studio today with Matt Bennett. He is director of People to People, a ministry of the International Pentecostal Holiness Church headquartered in Bethany. We also have with us Dan Clowers. He is the overseas ministry coordinator for Latin America and the Caribbean for the International Pentecostal Holiness Church. Thank you all for coming in today.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I have a question for you all. You just returned from a trip to Haiti. Can you tell us why you made the trip? I'll start with you, Mr. Bennett.
Well, we've had ministry in Haiti for over 30 years. We have schools. We have about 10 schools that we help in their operation, educating kids and providing meals for those kids each and every day. And we also have 37 churches located in and around Port-au-Prince. And so for a couple of days, we couldn't get a hold of our contacts there in Port-au-Prince. And so it was necessary for us to go in and to find them, to check on our children, and also to check on the work of the churches that were going on and find out if they were okay.
Okay, interesting, okay. What struck you the most once you arrived in Haiti? In other words, what caught your attention? How about you, Mr. Clowers?
I think immediately right off, just to see the devastation. Probably have never seen any devastation. Even publicized anywhere quite as bad as this. Okay. And then the massive amount of people just walking around. Wow. Just in days.
Now, what is People to People doing in Haiti to help the Haitian people? I know that's why you all went to kind of assess the damage and find out what you could do.
We've like I said, we've been there for over 30 years, and we run the schools, we educate people, we feed those kids on a daily basis, and we're going to continue that. Okay. We're going to continue reaching out to the people that we've already had contacts with, but as we went around those the schools and the churches that we minister in, their communities are completely devastated. Right. One particular church, we walked through the neighborhood, and not one house is standing on the outskirts of Port-au-Prince there. Mm-hmm. And we're going to minister to our church and to our people, but then we're going to go out into the surrounding areas and the surrounding communities and minister to those people because they're the ones that we already have influence with. Okay. But we totaled. We tried to count how many church family members lost their home, and just a rough estimate there in Port-au-Prince, not outside of Port-au-Prince, but over 150 church families that we were able to count had lost their home and all their possessions.
Not just a window broke or cracked, but completely ceiling to the ground, demolished. We see a lot of it on the television, the different pictures and the photos and the videos that are coming out. But walking in it, it's kind of weird. And you were asking about the attitude and of the people, how they're feeling. For the most part, as Matt said, they're not violent. They're not out trying to, just full of anger. Right. Most of them, as I said, are probably still a little bit in shock. But they're just out trying to figure out how are we going to begin.
So we've got to send water and food and medicine to people, and we need doctors. But long term, we've got to help rebuild communities with structure and infrastructure. But we also have to help them emotionally and psychologically, because they don't even want to go in their homes. Wow. Okay. They haven't had time to grieve. We went by the mass burial sites and just saw them burying thousands and thousands of people. And people have not even had time to grieve the loss of their loved ones. Right. And so this is going to take years to rebuild Haiti, but it's also going to take years to help them through counseling.
There are small groups, small ministries that are going in, and we're seeing great things. We ourselves were able to, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law are the missionaries in Dominican Republic. Okay. And while we were in country, she was in the DR arranging. She was able to get air flights in. We had 4 planes come in, small planes with agape flights. That's a courier service that they were allowing us to load stuff on their plane, and we were able to get food and water in, and we'll continue to do that. But we want to say thanks to all of our people who are sending in the donations and let them know that 100% of your donations goes right to that Haiti relief. Okay. And there's no administrative overhead. But we appreciate it, and thank you very much for that.
Okay, well, good, good. Well, thank you men for coming in today to talk to us about this relief effort.
Well, thank you for having us.
Oh, sure, sure, sure. This is Carla Hinton reporting for The Oklahoman and NewsOK.com. Read more about this issue in The Oklahoman.